sure to use a piece of charcoal paper. You want to make sure that you're using the side that has the tooth on it. You can feel it, it feels different, and it also looks different. Cover the piece of paper really good with fine charcoal, and then you can take toilet paper to rub it in, or a chamois. You want to make sure you're getting a nice even tone all over the entire piece of paper, and you can go back and then cover things up. If it's not a good medium tone, then add more. Then draw a rectangle to start your value scale within. Now, using your kneaded eraser, you can bend it, you can make it into points, you can make it a bigger shape if you want to, whatever is easiest for you to start to come in and you want to use it to draw. So if you are trying to erase a bigger area, you're going to use a thicker piece, and you're just going to kind of rub it away, and then just like you would with a pencil, that kind of the opposite, you just start to ease up so that you're getting to that medium tone. And then when it's at the medium tone, you just kind of leave it. Then I'm coming in with my vine charcoal and bringing in from the bottom and just kind of easing up as I'm doing that, so that it looks like a steady value from dark to light. You can use a blending stump or tortillon. You can use different charcoal pencils. So if you have the darkest charcoal pencil would be like a 6B, and your white charcoal pencil you can use for just coming back in and adding a little bit of white into areas that are completely erased. Never use it to blend into the charcoal. You'll get a kind of a funny gray. So you want to make sure you only use it in areas that you've already completely erased and you're just using it as more of a highlight. People tend to make more of a mess with the white charcoal than it does good, so be careful. Now down there in the darkest part, I'm using my darkest charcoal pencil, or you could use compressed charcoal. The harder the charcoal pencil is, the higher the number is, and they correspond to the same as like pencils. So a 6 or 8B charcoal pencil is going to be kind of your darkest, and it's going to be your hardest. So the softer it is, the softer the mark it's going to make. But you do have to understand that charcoal pencils are compressed charcoal, so they are going to make a very dark mark, and you have to be careful with them because they, unlike vine charcoal, which is very, very, very forgiving, compressed charcoal is not. So when you use it, you want to make sure that you have everything exactly how you want it, and it's more of just getting in those darker darks that you've already established with your vine charcoal. You can kind of continue to go back and forth and just work on it a little bit with your eraser, work on it a little bit with the tortillon, until you are happy with it having a very good value from very dark to light. Now to do a sphere, you want to use your whole arm to make a circle. So making it in tiny little circles. And then you can make a sphere by using your whole arm to draw in that circle. And you can kind of go back over it. But that's how you make a perfect circle. And then you can start to erase away the lightest area of that with your kneaded eraser. You don't want there to be an outline around this, so you're going right up next to the edge. And then you're going to come in and start to bring in your darks. Right now I'm just using the vine charcoal, and then I can come back in with the compressed charcoal or the charcoal pencils. And kind of work with it just like I did with the value scale.